Welcome back to General Hospital.
Bleh. Bleh.
Crap.
Batman is right.
I gotta get that voice. Yeah. Your father's right. That's not the voice. Blah. Okay. To do that to get it back.
That's like you have to like turn your head. Bleh, bleh. Okay.
I want to suck your blood. And many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate.
We've taken this extremely serious game, and we Dracula and Batman.
We have to. It's our job.
Oh God. Okay. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is.
That is true.
I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what? Damn it.
That's why I don't like the touchpad's
Yeah.
kind of iffy. Use the space bar.
That's true. But what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. Oh,
Space
bar doesn't work.
Well, shit. Never mind.
It's funny. I had always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. We really need a mouse that doesn't use a silent.
Yeah.
I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now, something about how I can go back to school anyway, but no. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know it now it's futile. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all this. The hospital, the doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different.
Music stopped.
There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult.
There's a shortage of stairs.
But let me try. Just going to ignore that comment. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That is all I can think
I'm not
of
a bad
to
person.
get me through this. At least I still have something, even if it's a special school. It's something. It's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Yeah, there we go.
There's going to be boobies in it. Spoiler alert.
Ruined. I'm not playing it now.
Hey, it's you.
Hey, I have my heart.
Yeah.
Life expectancy.
2 days.
I wish I looked like that.
Fix your tie.
A gate.
By the way, there's a lot of like real pictures just edited.
Yeah. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was.
They weren't going to draw a gate.
Looked a little arrogant too. Stupid bitch fence. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all.
No, my disability is I'm allergic to gates.
You'll never make it in. I wondered if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no.
Who cares about the gate?
It's a VN. We have to stare and ponder the gate for a while.
That's true.
Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate
Well,
for
there
too
you
long,
go.
so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good.
All of a sudden, my heart stopped.
Moving forward feels good.
Shouldn't move that quickly.
Moving backwards feels even better. So I walked toward the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone, as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. What is that yellow thing?
I don't know.
I just kept looking up. So distracting. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green.
Now I can't stop looking at it. What the hell is that?
And a little bit of yellow. I don't know, someone hung their laundry outside.
Right.
Doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have. More like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind, and it makes me shudder. I like it dirty. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself.
As it comes.
I feel a few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of what a gate should be. Of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here.
It's actually a school for ghosts.
Plot twist. It's kind of eerie. Makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind, and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention.
What
Beautiful.
is that noise? Am I having a stroke now?
It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Aren't you unconscious in operating rooms?
thought
What's it
it-
matter what color it is?
I thought it was light blue.
I don't know.
So why am I feeling so anxious, despite all this greenery? ... Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building. Apparently, every inanimate object has some sort of...
Yeah, you gotta be descriptive.
yeah, haughty and whatever. I surprised myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to.
What, are you locked in now?
But still, probably, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. The world behind it crumbled. Feeling nervous, and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical.
It's like, I guess that'll be me.
Sure.
Okay. You must.
That's not what he said.
You must be not Nikki.
Nakai.
It's your last name, by the way.
Yeah.
So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Mutao. Muto? Mutao. I'm going Tao.
Mutuo.
I know my own name. Shut up. Welcome.
We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch.
The head nurse asked you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now.
Oh, should I go later?
Nah, fuck it. Yes. Afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Slow ass.
Late
Stood at
already?
the gate for like half an hour.
Waiting for me. I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous.
Stupid anime knowing exactly what type of people we are.
Yeah, right? This all feels too real. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying.
And then,
Hey, we got a choice.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the class?
Why?
By the way, I'm not going to be helping Beam with any of these choices because I know.
Right.
Like, I've played this enough to where I know where any of this stuff leads.
Do I want to introduce myself? God, no. Yeah, I guess. I don't.
It's up to you.
I don't want to say of course, though.
Yeah, don't look at me. It's
Yeah,
all
why?
up to you.
Why? Do I have to?
Of course not. That's why I asked.
Right.
Let's go then.
Good. I could go in there silently.
Loser.
Slip into the back and no one can see me. My heart is pounding in my chest and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked.
Sick rhyme.
I see so many threes right now. It's marked as the classroom for class 3-3.
Makes sense.
Mutuo?
Mutao.
Mutao opens the
We're
door.
going with
and
Mutao.
enters.
I don't know if it's right, but that's what it is.
I think it's Muto.
Shut up, it's Mutao.
That's you.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. It's this fucking new kid.
I stare at this art. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on this weird-ass art. Get a grip. This is a big step. I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. Hey, other people.
Yay!
I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious, the ceiling is unusually high, and there's lots of space left over around and in between the desks. An entire wall taken up by blackboards and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath. So I'm looking at the others. I'm looking at the students.
Yeah.
for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient.
Not looking at all of them.
I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school, but then why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them. It's scrolling. Only it's just not immediately obvious. Then I notice that one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb on her right hand. It's a little jarring. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class.
You have to go to a disabled school just for missing a thumb? Seems a little overkill.
Right?
I can't go to normal school anymore. I don't
it
have a
would take a
thumb.
while to learn to ride again, but it wouldn't be that. Yeah. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. a girl with really long straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands, as if it will make her invisible.
We already missed her. She was in the back row.
There is one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rim of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. Did I not read fast enough?
Yeah, I guess not. she's glasses right there.
She's kind of cute. So is the cheery-looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I noticed her at the moment I walked in.
Didn't notice her. Please welcome our newest classmate.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know he's been staring at you for like 10 minutes, but
this girl's zoned out right here.
Yeah.
Please welcome... Oh, that's you.
They already said that.
She's blind, isn't she?
She's missing an arm and 2 legs.
Oh. No, I see that. I was just staring at her face. He claps his hands, and so does everyone else, except one girl in the front row who has only one hand. There you go. Yeah. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. After the applause, there is a brief silence that nobody seems to want to be responsible for breaking.
Is the guy in the back sleeping, or is he got problems?
I don't know. He's clenching his chest.
Oh, God!
So he's got a heart
the
condition,
girl next to him's like, this guy's over here dying.
Yeah, guys. The teacher soon realizes that he should probably say something. He opens up with some unintelligible noise. Yeah. Shuts up as he loses his momentum, and then starts introducing me. Nobody seems to be too interested. Such is life.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
That's how my life is. That seems like a punchline for a...
Such is life.
And that's how my life is. You know when you have to take a shit right when you get out of the shower? And that's how my life is.
That's why you do it all at the same time. Shit, shower, and shave.
Maybe I should have said yes to this self-introduction thing. Well, maybe I should have. Well, you know, I
missed your chance, bud.
Probably realizing he doesn't know anything about me, he just ends up saying my name wrong again and asks me to write it on the blackboard. I do that.
This is Nicky.
Oh, Nicky, you're so fine.
His disability is he's a guy with a girl's name.
Yeah. Feeling awkward. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom again. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do.
I think the guy in the front in the green, his disability is he looks like a douchebag.
He needs to stop staring at me that way. The first girl claps on this round with her hand with her one hand against her other wrist that ends in a bandaged stump. It makes me feel a little bad. Very immersive.
Thanks. I clapped my own elbow. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone and leave me alone. Is that okay with you?
I don't like talking. Yeah, it's fine with me.
What if you said no? That's good, because you didn't have a choice. You're going to work with Hakamichi. She's the class representative.
Okay.
She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know these people. How could I know? The
well, there you go.
Passes out the day's assignments and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Hakamichi is slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression.
Oh, right. Hakamichi's right there. Shizune Hakamichi.
Hello. She's cute.
Yeah.
As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. I love this school already. Hey! I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's what the teacher said, so it's nice to meet you.
Am I? Her?
We'll just take turns like we do with everything else.
All right, well, if you end up... We'll do that. We'll say this now. We've come up with a clause for the voice acting. Because especially in this game, if you end up with one of the girls in their storyline, you're pretty much just talking to them for the most part. So if it's one that you're voicing, I'm going to have to take it over. Otherwise, you're just going to do all the talking.
We'll just realize, like, okay, you haven't talked in like a whole episode. We'll just do a handoff clause.
Once Act 2 hits, we'll know who you have. So
okay,
it's all good there.
What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi. Shishan.
She-chan.
She-chan?
Yeah.
Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once, nonchalantly, to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short, yet carefully neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you.
And we'll find out more about them next time.
She's gonna say ...
She is gonna say. She's gonna say nothing.
Okay. I believe you.
Yeah. I can assume you figure it out. Why?